The top horror films of 2023 are ranked in this continuous list. Horror film production had a fantastic year in 2022, but 2023 may be even better. We've already seen movies like Infinity Pool, The Blackening, Scream VI, and Evil Dead Rise in the first half of the year. The greatest may yet be to come as well. Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. So let's start. Number 10. The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. A clever young lady named Vicaria, Layla Delian Hayes, lives in a neighborhood where drug use and violence are pervasive. Vicaria's mother passed away when she was a little kid, and her elder brother Chris, Edim Atsu Swansea, just passed away after slipping into a gang-controlled lifestyle. Vicaria utilizes her scientific expertise to bring Chris back to life in an effort to heal the sickness of death. But how will he respond to a society that already saw him as a monster before his death and resurrection? The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster, by writer/director Bomani J. Story, is a visually appealing film that uses a monster movie atmosphere to highlight timely stories. Number 9. Sick. Creating timely terror may be challenging. A film on masks and self-quarantine that will be shown on Peacock in January 2023 might very easily drive viewers away if this sensitive subject isn't handled sensitively. Thankfully, Sick pretty much nails everything. Gideon Adlon and Beth Million play Parker and Miri, two friends who are confined at Parker's family lake home for the duration of the film Sick. When a masked guy with a knife shows up on their first night alone, the situation becomes fatal. Sick is a simple slasher film with excellent chases, fantastic killings, and just enough dark humor to make it entertaining. Number 8. The Blackening. The Blackening is a slasher comedy that is somewhat similar to Scream with its pop culture allusions and characters that are well aware of horror movie conventions, but with a far heavier focus on humor than terror. Most notably, The Blackening takes aim at cliches in the horror genre from the viewpoint of its all-black primary cast. The banter between The Blackening's primary characters, who actually seem like old friends riffing and ragging on one another during the fatal struggle they find themselves in, makes up the majority of the film's greatest scenes. Number 7. A Haunting in Venice. It's time for other non-horror movie franchises to try out the subgenre. The third murder mystery in the series, starring Kenneth Branagh as the fictional investigator Hercule Poirot, makes an effort at a creepy atmosphere for the first time. In the movie, Poirot has given up sleuthing, but he is persuaded to attend a Halloween party by the promise of helping expose a well-liked spiritual medium as a scam artist. Poirot must try to solve the case when a murder happens. Poirot's logical thinking is put to the test by paranormal events all night long, which further complicates the situation. The classic whodunit, A Haunting in Venice, has a stunning cover and works well for the Halloween season. Number 6. The Outwaters. The Outwaters is a captivating found-footage film that prioritizes gut-wrenching dread above story. For a music video shoot, four pals go to the Mojave Desert. They set up camp in the barren location and soon start to experience odd, mysterious occurrences. The remainder of their journey soon becomes a nightmare as they split up and are chased by something in the desert. The Outwaters won't appeal to everyone, but it's one of the finest of the year for those seeking a tough, purposely confusing first-person horror experience. Number 5. Project Wolf Hunting. The year's most gory film is most definitely Project Wolf Hunting. It's a terrific sci-fi action horror splatter film from South Korea. When a conspiracy to free a gang of violent criminals from police prison results in mass murder, the offenders are being shipped from the Philippines to South Korea. The situation is made worse by the presence of a monster-like guy who has undergone genetic modification and whose sole purpose in life is to destroy everything that moves. Project Wolf Hunting's narrative is unexpectedly convoluted, but the action is what really draws viewers in. The conflicts are very gory, with blood pouring and shattered corpses flying everywhere. On board this ship of doom, nobody is safe. Number 4. Infinity Pool. What would you do, and any other crimes you can think of, if you knew you could get away with murder? That, to put it too simply, is the fundamental question that Infinity Pool raises. The story of the movie centers on a couple named James, Alexander Skarsgård, and M. Cleopatra Coleman, who encounter legal issues while traveling abroad. James is given the death penalty, but the local administration provides a unique inducement for affluent visitors that permits them to leave after making specific sums and completing certain activities. James then joins a gang of other tourists, led by Gabby, Mia Goth, who abuse their luxury by engaging in binges of sex, drug use, and murder. Uncomfortable and gory, Infinity Pool is the type of movie that stays with you for days after you see it. Number 3. Scream VI. Scream VI delivers the long-running series a new atmosphere while giving a familiar, but hopefully not too familiar, experience, similar to Scream 2022. When the Ghostface murders resume, sisters Sam, Melissa Barrera, and Tara, Jenna Ortega, are still residing in New York City with fellow survivors Mindy, Jasmine Savoy Brown, and Chad, Mason Gooding. There are enough plot twists in the film to keep audiences wondering right up to the very end. And there is enough of gore for those anticipating more violence in the sequel. Scream VI is a terrific time. It's tense and brutal. Number 2. Evil Dead Rise. Another outstanding installment in what is perhaps the most dependably excellent horror series in existence is Lee Cronin's writer-slash-director effort, Evil Dead Rise. To begin with, converting the cabin-in-the-woods atmosphere of the majority of the older Evil Dead films into a dilapidated apartment complex works brilliantly. The new narrative, which centers on a lady defending her sister's children from their deadite mother, succeeds on many levels. But most crucially, Evil Dead Rise ramps up the blood and gore to absurdly entertaining levels. Number 1. Talk to Me. Talk to Me takes the typical plot of a possession movie and transforms it into something utterly terrifying and powerful. An embalmed hand used by a group of friends as a party game that allegedly unlocks a passage to the spirit realm is at the heart of the narrative. When a ghost bonds with Mia Suffy Wild, a young person experiencing severe loss and estrangement, she learns that the game is real, dark, and unsettling. Talk to Me has some of the year's most terrifying horror movie scenes. This is it for today's video. What do you think of our video? Comment below with your thoughts and let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Thanks for watching.